Ghost Recon Wildlands is a huge game, and at E3 2016 it was playable for the first time. After battling through the cooperative demo, we had a chance to speak with Dominic Butler, lead game designer of Ghost Recon Wildlands, about the world he's helped create and the freedom it gives players to fight a four-man drug war however they see fit. What of what you're showing are you most excited for players to discover during E3?
It's a game that we're very proud of, and I think that's the most exciting. Rather than a particular feature, they're getting to see that co-op is there, and it's fun, and they see the opportunities in terms of vehicles, in terms of gameplay, in terms of approach. And I think in the longer term, when you can see those opportunities extended to the narrative as well, it's super exciting.
Tackling the game today, we did it a couple of different ways, and it really highlighted that you can do this any way that you want to.
The core thing is really about total freedom of choice, right? So it's about letting the player decide how they want to play, where they want to play, what they want to use, how they want to leverage the environment, the opportunities that are there. But it is a very dangerous and reactive world, so once the alarms start going off, that alarm propagation goes out, reinforcements get called, and suddenly you find yourself not dealing with 2 or 3 enemies, but a dozen or more. They're coming in by armored vehicles, they're sometimes coming in by helicopter, and so things can escalate. They can get really big very quickly if you're not prepared.
At one point, I freed some rebels that were in a cage.
Yep.
Can you tell us anything about them?
Yes, so the rebellion is there, they exist in the world. It's really the people of Bolivia that are trying to fight back, because their whole country has been taken over, right? So they're trying to fight back, but they're completely underfunded. There's a corrupt local government that are working with the Santa Blanca, so the people really have no choice, they have no support. And this is an optional benefit that the player can leverage, is to try to help build up this rebellion, to support those rebels. Sometimes in camps you're going to find cages, you're going to find them imprisoned. If you can get to them, if you can free them, they're going to take up arms against the Santa Blanca completely systemically. You don't have to tell them what to do. They know where the enemy is. They're going to start fighting back, and it's a way to kind of leverage one faction against another.
And we also put a name to the face of the leader of Santa Blanca, El Sueño.
El Sueño, that's right.
What can you tell us about him?
He's an unpleasant character, but he's at the same time the charismatic leader of the Santa Blanca. He's the one that led them to power. He's the one that brought them into Bolivia and helped them take over Bolivia, turn it into a narco state. But he rules through intimidation, through bribery, corruption, whatever it takes.
They got a beat on us.
So when is Ghost Recon Wildlands coming out?
So Ghost Recon Wildlands will be released on March 7th, 2017.